All right, and we're back with the final segment of the Three Guys Rant. I want to thank everybody for sticking around. We're going to go to the phones right now. We've got Joey. Are you with us? How you doing? You got a question or a comment you want to chime in on?
Go for it. Okay. Why do you think that?
Yeah, sorry, our EP shafted us there a slight second. He didn't put the right information on the board. I thought this was a different call. We've got Joe Greco on the phone. You are from Cheaters. We'll deal with him later. How you doing? Yeah. You know, it was funny. I mean, we had talked earlier in the day that, you know, we'd have you on the show as we were wrapping things up, and I was expecting a little more, I should say, notice. But, you know, hey, I'm glad you called in. We appreciate it.
Just because I'm not physically home right now doesn't mean you can bash me. I just have a microphone out here.
Wow. Okay. You know, I mean, one of the things is I know we were talking about infidelity, at least part of the show. You're coming up on your 9th season.
This show.
Got it.
I've got a question here, which I think we need to put out there. Hey, Joey, this is David Packman. I'm just guest hosting here today with these guys. You know what happened with Chris Hansen from MSNBC, right? Is there a chance that you may fall prey to the same type of tactics that are used on your show, or are we... Right.
So, because you're doing the show and you know all the tricks.
Do you think you could cheat and not get caught because of what your expert? I mean, are you an expert in cheating at this point? Would you say?
Wow. If that wasn't a dodge, I mean, that fits in with the whole thing perfectly. That's good. That's
Hypothetically, of course. You would know the big ways that most people get caught, so you might be able to avoid that. It's fantastic. Oh, okay.
All right.
So Joe, I mean, what do you think about? I mean, I don't know if you had a chance to look at it today, and it was funny how when Arvin told me about, you know, having you call in, and Gwyneth Paltrow happened to make a comment today about infidelity, and you know, I mean. Well, I mean, she does say that she respects and admires and look up to those who have had extramarital affairs. But now you, on your show though, I mean, have you ever seen anybody reconcile after you catching them and just really? Dave, hold on. David, what do you want? David's jumping. He's busting up over
I'm
here.
just curious. I mean, my real question here is, it's like I'm very split on the show because on one hand, I know that you guys have been indicted for assault. I know you were acquitted for the confrontations, but you were indicted, which suggests to me that it's all real. But the show, much of it looks so staged. I don't know what's going on, and so many of these shows are staged. Is it all real? Like, how do you find these people? And then why are they waiting before? Yeah. Right.
Now,
Hey
Joe,
Joey, I got a quick question for you. Has it ever happened to you, like it's happened with, let's say, cops when they go on a domestic violence call, when the two parties are confronted and all of a sudden they turn around or they change their mind, all of a sudden they don't want you to confront him or leave my husband or my girlfriend alone, whatever, I still love her or love him, you know, that kind of thing?
Well, you're really good at screening the compelling cases.
now,
Hey, you're oh no, go ahead.
No, please,
No, I was
please.
gonna say your background is in fitness training. Are fitness trainers much more likely to be cheaters? Is there a lot of cheating? I mean, you've got, people's glutes and quads are being
Absolutely.
poked and they're glistening and all of that. I mean, is it? Yeah.
So what you're saying is you went to purchase some and they were out. All right.
You were just doing it for informational purposes, research.
You know what I gotta say? I'm thinking that I gotta start thinking nicer with this. The ones that I go to, they never have that option.
Arvin, Motel 6 will never have that option.
The ones I go to are out of clean sheets.
Hey, Joe, I got a question for you. I don't necessarily watch the show. I've seen it a few times. But how many times does the show air where you come back negative, that he or she wasn't actually cheating? Oh, okay. That was going to be my next question is, now, do any of the spouses ever find out that the other spouse was having them followed or tailed or had reached out to you guys because they thought they were cheating? Or are you not privy to that because they broke off? Got it. Okay, so...
He's the Chris Hansen, but without, he's not actually cheating also.
Right.
Because every one of them was told she's the one. You know, they're
It's hard to
special.
believe that would ever happen.
Plus, you have such an honest guy going out there and catching predators, man. I mean, he's not going to cheat on you.
All right, Joe. Hey, we're coming down to the wire here. You want to give us your plug and tell us what shows upcoming? We got them. Hey, thanks for calling in.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Take care.
David, so tell us about you. What's upcoming for you?
So we got a lot of stuff is happening on my show, davidpacman.com. We've got these we've got this membership program that's completely blowing up. After we're done with our regular broadcast show, we do this bonus show. It's like behind the scenes. Everybody's dressed very informally. My producer, the guy doesn't even wear shoes during the show, so you can imagine what happens there on the bonus show. So people should log on to davidpacman.com. If you like the show, consider supporting the show. We're 100% independent. On Friday, this Friday, I'm going to be on the Young Turks at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on theyoungturks.com. It's going to be fantastic.
And you're guest hosting.
I'm guest co-hosting. That's right.
There you go.
So check that out. It'll be great. And then send me emails if you hate what I have to say. You're probably like most of the audience, at least most of the audience that emails me. So don't hesitate to send me an email. I'm not going to be offended. It's fine.
Cool. And, I want to thank you for coming in today. I gotta say, up to date, you're the smartest guest we've had on the show for
Thank
sure.
And I said that off the air. I said this has been the most fun we've had on a Stable show. I know that Arvin wants to gouge his eyes out over there, but this is exactly what we've been looking to do for a long time. So we do want to thank David Pacman, and that's Pakman, for being in studio. You can find him again at davidpacman.com. There'll be links up on our site. We want to thank everybody for listening. Please keep your questions and emails coming. We'll be more than happy to answer them. And again, you don't have to agree with us. We look forward to you not. See you next week.
Have a good one. David?
Thanks. That guy was funny.
Again, he believes what he's saying.
He knows it's the reason no one ever backs out is because they're actors.
Yeah, and I was wondering. I said,
You know what he reminds me of? Have you seen Jose Luis in Censura?
No.
This dude on Spanish TV, and he confronts couples but on stage.
Yeah.
Like the Mexican Jerry Springer.
Oh,
But they have a Mexican version of Cheaters, don't they?
I think
I've
so.
seen
I
the show.
I've heard that. Yeah.
think they have a Spanish one. But this guy, this Jose Luis in Censura is crazy. Oh my God, you want to hear yourself.
Are they in studio today? Or are they?
Yeah, I mean, there's people there, I'm assuming.
Hey, can we get a